Afternoon, folks. Dog walker with you. The 13th of April 2020. Bank holiday Monday. I'm out in Madeley, Telford again. And I'm up on the Beeches Mound again. Got talking yesterday to someone, and they said about, is there any brickwork up here? And I hadn't noticed anything, so I thought I'd come and have another route around today. But as of yet, I've seen nothing. I've trimmed a few branches off some trees to make better access round and up. The entryway is over that side. I'm over the far side. Just down the bank there is the old Beeches Hospital. So yeah, while I'm up here, I'm just gonna grab myself a cuppa. The usual cup of coffee. No dogs with me today. I was looking for another way up and down, but the new houses are just here and over there, so don't want to go anywhere near them. So I'll just stick to the way I have been coming in and out anyway. It's funny, all the years I've lived just up the road from this, and I think it's 2 or 3 years ago since I first came up here. Crazy. Lived in the area all my life and never ever came up here as a kid. Don't know why, just never did. I think this is fast coming one of my favourite spots. Alongside the Croston, the Lloyd's Coppice and Rough Park. They're just some of my spots I go on a regular basis. Anyway, I'll bring you back in a minute. I'm just going to put the kettle on. Right, folks, don't know how well you can hear me, but that's the stove on. Blooming heck. That was a bit awkward to open then. Right, like I said, lived round here all my life, and it's only the last 2 or 3 years that I've came up here, and I really don't know why I never came up here as a kid. Anyway, can't do nothing about that now. Right, if anybody who is local knows anything about this mound, let me just describe to you where it is. It's literally right next door to the old Beeches hospital, which is off Beach Road, Madeley, and off Woodlands Lane, which is now called Woodlands Walk. Oh, by the way, the only thing I've done here is scratch some of the moss off, so I'll put that back when I go anyway. Just thought I'd say that, because you know what it's like. Some people say, oh, you've disturbed this and that, but at the end of the day, it's a bit of moss. It'll grow back. Right, yeah, so if anybody knows anything about the mound, I have seen it on an old map somewhere, but I can't find my old map. I'd like to know what mining company owned it and what have you. I will look it up, but if anybody watching knows, let me know, please. Also, if any locals have got any stories about this mound when from when you was kids, or any stories you've heard, you know, from when your mum and dad were kids or what have you. I don't know, just this basically. I know I was here yesterday, but like I said, I've been here today, come here again today, basically to see if I can find any brickwork or anything, but without being too invasive, bringing shovels and what have you. You can't see anything on the top, you know, on the surface. But if anybody knows or remembers anything from up here when they were kids, you know, I would really like to know. Right, that's the kettle boiled. Right, yes, like I said, I know I was here yesterday, exactly the same area, you know, but I've explored it more today, and it's a nice little area, very overgrown in places, but would be nice to at least put one path around. There is part of a path, you know, just from wildlife, but there's nothing, there's no steps up, no nothing. So it's blooming hard to get up, unless you're willing to scramble up like I am. You know, but not many people are, so, which really I don't blame them, because it is dangerous. Anyway, cheers folks. So basically I'm just sat here, gonna drink my coffee, have a bit of chill out time, and just enjoy another nice day in the woods. It's not a massive area, but it could be a nice area. Like I've said, the only problem is it's hard to get up. Behind us is the Beeches Field Nature Reserve, where you've seen me in previous videos. Now that's another nice area, one of my one of my favourite areas, you know, that and the Lodge Field, which is just over that direction. Like I said, I'm lucky where I live here in Madeley. Some nice areas, just, and a lot of them still are quiet. Yes, you've got noise of traffic in the background. The only thing about this place really, which will spoil it, is the fact that behind the camera, like I said, they've building houses on it, so it won't be quite so quiet once everybody moves in and the houses are finished. And shame, but unfortunately that's progress, isn't it? I thought that was me chocolate bar then. Oh well, I've obviously left it at home. Let me know in the comments under the video, wherever you see it, on Facebook or on YouTube, wherever you see it, let me know where your favourite places are, you know, whether it's on your doorstep or you have to travel a bit to it. What was it? Was it an old pit mound or old brickworks, or just somewhere where you like to go? And again, I'm going to try and find some information out on this mound, and I will do yet another video, or well, I'll most probably do more videos from here anyway. Like I said, it's just one of them places I've got to like. Not a lot to see or do or anything really, but I'll come back and I will do a video on the information I found out about it. That's if I can find anything out. Another video I think I'll do in the near future is I might do a cooking video up here. Doesn't look like there's any wild edibles up here, so yeah, I'll just come and do some sort of cooking video. I might even come and camp up here one of the nights before it gets too noisy with all them houses, like I've said. We're up here, as you can see we're on the ridge, and this literally is the highest point of the mound. But you should have seen me earlier on. I had to scramble down the embankment behind me, down towards the nature reserve behind us. But blooming hell, it is awkward getting down there and getting back up, but I did it. Few scratches and few thorns in my hand along the way, but hey ho, that's part of the adventure. Problem is, sat here, this moss is very loose anyway. You only just have to touch it and it comes off. So it's all over me trousers, all over me bag, and oh well. Like I said, I've trimmed a few branches off on the climb up, and I used my axe. Made it a little bit easier to get up. Anyway, once again I'll say, if anybody knows anything about this mound, any information whatsoever, any stories or anything like that, let me know. Would love to find out. I have heard stories in the past about residents of the old Beeches coming up here. I've heard all sorts of different stories really, but I haven't heard any stories of finding any remains of any brickwork or anything, and like I said, I haven't found any as yet, but again, keep on looking. Right, that's enough of me waffling. It's 5 o'clock. I'm going to drink my coffee and I'm going to head off home because it's coming up to tea time. I'm having chicken and chips for tea today. Well, chicken chips and peas, homemade chips. Looking forward to that. Right, so that's it then folks. I'll leave it at that. Like I said, if you hear anything, if you know anything, or you've got any stories, let me know. Would be great. So for now, I'll leave you at that, and I'll see you in the next video. So bye for now.